When it comes to structural members, now most of you are familiar under build. We go down, we've got the option that says structural member. Now under specific, we've got different profile types, but we do find that clients like to create their own structural member profile. For instance, like when it comes to dodo rails or skirtings or cornice. So I'm just going to recap quickly on how to create a structural member and then how to apply to a polyline, and then you can mirror it as well. First of all, as you can see, if I select the object, you can see it's a polyline, so it's a closed polyline profile. You're going to right click once it's selected, you're going to go to convert to, and you see there's an option that says convert to structural member style. Okay, it'll ask for a name, so I'm just going to call it SM1. I'm going to say OK, and Caddie will ask us origin of node shape. So I'm going to just click in the middle, and Caddie asks us style created. Would you like to create a structural member using this style? So I'm going to say yes, because I'm going to make use of a beam, and my profile source is going to be a polyline. I'm going to say OK, and Caddie will ask us indicate the line or polyline, indicate the polyline, and if I zoom out, press escape, there it took the profile, change it to a structural member and apply it to the polyline. If I go top view and I select this structural member and I right click, then I can ask Caddie to mirror the structural member. So if I click on mirror, Caddie will ask me specified angle. I'm going to keep it on 90 degrees. I'm going to say OK. And if I read the command line, Caddie will ask us indicate point about which to mirror, C to copy. So if I want to have a copy, I'm going to press C on the keyboard. I'm going to indicate the point about which to mirror, and there's a copy of my structural member. The next command is UCS related. Now it's an existing command, but it's been added to your CSM. So if you right click, you go down to your UCS, you'll see that you've got the option that says set your UCS from 2 points or from 3 points. And now you'll see this one that says set UCS from current view. Now why would you like to use it? So if I'm going to orbit my model, it's not a saved view. I'm going to zoom in, I'm going to make it perspective as well. And now I would like to add something from this angle. So my UCS is at the moment at world. I'm going to right click, we go down to UCS, and I'm going to ask Caddie set UCS from current view. Now my view is, my UCS is perpendicular to my view. Now if my setting is set to 2D, remember it says points projected onto my UCS. So anything that I'm going to draw now will be on my UCS, like lines or text or leaders. So let's do an exercise. Let's add a leader. I'm going to say from here up to there. Key for end, and I'm going to add text because I know I gave it a name structural member 1, and I can place the text over here. I can draw lines, as I say, because I remember I'm on 2D, so just freehand I'm going to add, say, a block over there and a block over here. So it can be that you like to just quickly do a screen capture and take it to Word, but as you can see, my UCS is perpendicular to my model, and if I'm going to orbit it now, there's it on my UCS, the content. The next command is an existing command, but it's been added to your CSM, and that is if you go to your layering and display, you'll see there's an option that says show last layer display. That if you work with layers, and for this exercise I've created groups, so I'm just going to toggle through them. There's a layer group, there's a layer group, and there's select all. So if I'm selecting an existing layer group and I say OK, then it displays only those selected layers. And now for some reason you carry on working, and then you decided, okay, I want to go all layers, and now I want to return to that previous layer group. So all I have to do is I can just right click, layering and display, and I can ask Caddie show last layer display, and it shows the selected layers. When it comes to moving objects to the front plane or to the back plane, so I'm going to first show you the command. So the enhancement is that the command will be in a loop, or it will repeat itself till you're going to press escape. As you can see, I've got a green hatch in front of the other hatches. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to select the first one, I'm going to right click, I'm going to go to layering and display, I'm going to say move to back plane. Now it already moved the first one because it was selected. So now Caddie asks us indicate object to move to bottom. So I can just select the next one, I can indicate the next object, the next object. So now we're going to apply it to a model, and as you can see, this is elevation. The trees is in front of my model and it needs to be at the back. So I'm going to select the first object, right click, layering and display, move to back plane. It already moved to the back plane. Then I can move my second building behind this tree in the front, but I would like to move the other 2 trees behind those. So it's still in a loop, it's repetitive till you're going to press escape.